I guess finally, hey, Kristoff and Yvonne Darcq. Hi guys.
Hi.
Yoni bongela intro man, nilikuwa najaribu. Ati? Iko?
Iko poa sana man.
Kristoff uko sawa? Unaangalia nani uko?
Niko poa, mimi na check.
Unajiangalia?
Nini? Mimi niko sawa. Everybody is tuning in. Kristoff Mliabusa in the building.
So okay. Are you done?
I'm not done, I'm Chris. Dan is somebody else.
Hey!
Daniel.
Well, okay. That's a great, okay. You feel proud of yourself, Cynthia?
No, I'm not feeling proud. I'm just here. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy for you guys to have me here. Bless up to NTV. Bless up to The Trend. Bless up to Amina. Bless up to everybody who believed in Kristoff, man. Go to Sao, man.
Congratulations for that Grammy. I think that was the Grammy speech.
Where is the trophy?
Yvonne! Yvonne!
Where is the trophy?
Hey, Yvonne.
I'm watching this movie, yes.
Ulituona wapi na huyu Mluya wa Busia?
Mluya ni Mluya. Wa Busia.
Okay.
Musically oriented. Talented.
No, I was going, okay, so first of all, we're going to talk about music. However, yes. You look really lovely. I have to say that those boots look so bomb.
Thank
you. Look really, really good. Kristoff umejaribu.
Yo.
Hey, weakness.
MWB.
And might I say how gorgeous you look as well?
Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you. Listen, so I wanted to, did you watch, were you there at the Jameson Connect event?
No, I wasn't.
Hey, the biggest irony in the universe. The biggest. Kristoff runs on stage to perform Dundaing. And then he slides on stage and then he dundas. On his back. Performing Dundaing. How is that video not out, Kristoff?
It's out. Kaka posted it.
Okay. Boy, it'd be your own friends.
No, unajua, if I'm doing a song called Dundaing, I need to like practice what I preach.
That was part of the plan.
It wasn't part of the plans. Nilianguka ukweli, but at the end of the day ni God alisema, yo Chris, uliimba Dundaing. Kabidi umedonda. Na wasa accept hiyo kitu. So I had to dunda, alafu niambiwa ni dunda because I'm trying to practice what I'm preaching.
Yeah.
So if everybody is dundaing, you have to dunda first.
Together with them.
So kila mtu adunde tu.
Even the strategy is to own it and accept it.
You have to. Tulidunda si wote.
Hapana, acha niwaambie nilipatana Kristoff kama ameshtuka that ameanguka. Then you bounce back up. Yvonne, has ever something like that ever happened to you on stage?
A lot of the time.
No, what has happened to you?
I've tripped.
Oh, but you haven't
My
fallen.
skirt has ripped. Things have happened on stage, but it's how you play with it. So if you're quick to react, it just looks like it was part of the act.
Hey, Apana, there was a time Tony Braxton's outfit fell.
Okay, that one now.
You
that's
saw it,
bad.
right?
Yeah,
so she was nude and she was trying to still sing, and no.
That one, it's just, that I can't even try to imagine an experience like that. That one, let us just forget about it so it never happens.
We just let it go.
Yes,
so I was starting by asking you, you guys have been friends for a really long time, right? So how long have you known each other?
5 years now.
5 years, and you worked on a song before.
Yes.
This is your second song.
Yes.
Do you have any other songs that you guys have done that we don't know about?
There's a lot coming in store individually and together as well.
Kristoff. Lord.
There's a lot of projects. I mean, it's just the beginning. We're entering 2019. We're not giving any space or breaks. We want the 254 industry to blossom and bloom beyond its expectations. So there's a lot coming.
All right. So is this relationship strictly professional? I gotta ask, listen, it's my job. I don't want to. I don't want to.
I mean, my shoes match with your dress. No, God gives my will. But anyway, it's cool. Wacha Yvonne wa jibu. Atakwambia hiyo story.
Yvonne to jibu. Yvonne to jibu.
Mimi hata siongee, wacha leo ni hold.
Oh my goodness. Our personal lives are our personal lives, but yes, it is strictly business.
I don't believe them. I don't know why I don't believe them.
But you're just going to have to believe it.
Yes, you will. Now, with the songs, For You is very suggestive, you know, hence, of course, that question. And there have been, of course, allegations for quite some time, so that's why I had to ask them. I'm not prying, Yvonne.
Don't worry, I'm used to it. Not from you, just from the industry.
Oh, okay. So now when we talk about the industry, right, it's really, really hard for women to penetrate. And you complain about this for such a long time, being in the game for more than 10 years, right? And by the time you got to the point where you're making money, it took you a really long time. Were there moments where you said, you know what, yeah, I'm done?
All the time. It's not something new, but you fall down, you get back up. You blow up, it explodes, and after that you say, let me take back what I just said, I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll start fighting again. I think it's also in just any business department, you reach a point where you climax with you've quit. But then when you wake up the next day, you ask yourself, what was I saying yesterday? I just blew up and now I'm back to normal and I'm back on my grind. So it's normal.
Doing your thing.
Yeah. And I mean, at the end of the day, you just come to learn, you just stop caring about what everybody has to say or think. It's just about being consistent with yourself.
True.
So once that happens, then you activate a new beginning.
Now, someone who's been very lucky from the beginning, I think, in my opinion, is Kristoff. So your career, manze Kristoff, ikaenda tu chup, alafu ma club hits ndo zako, you know, from Goody Goody to a number of them club hits. So you've been very fortunate to have so many of them. Manze, how does it feel like? I mean, you know, the songs are many, ma collabos, they may come through, nani hits.
What I'll say is this, God. It's God, because let me tell you something. Any artist who thinks that I'm in the studio ati amesema make song alafu anasema manzi itakuwa in hit, what wanakuanga na disappointment after they've released that certain song they were calling a hit. So may think me, what I do, I just do a song. If I feel it sounds good, I drop it. Then the people decide.
Yeah.
If the people don't take it as a hit, I go back to studio, record another song, I release it. If it doesn't hit, I go back to the studio and do another song. So all these songs you're saying that have been big songs are not songs that I planned to be big songs. I didn't plan for them to be big songs, because me ufanya two song, I go into studio, I feel the vibes, producer and play a beat and I record the beat. Nikifeel ni normal, I shoot a video, I release it. If it becomes big, hey God.
Yeah.
Because you can't plan for a hit song. I'll say this, all the artists out there, hawezi plan a hit song. Hata uko na pesa na kaje, the song, the people are the ones who decides whether a song is big or not.
And that's when you invest a lot of money, you go to the best producers, you shoot the best videos,
there are so many people,
video parties, London, wapi.
There are so many people who do that, but their songs are not still big. Song si ya msanii. A song is for the people, for the fans to decide whether we want to take this song and put it in our system and make it a big song. The fans decide. If the fans say no, that song is not going to be big. An artist, whether you have billions of dollars, right now with social media and everything, back in the day before social media, an artist could buy off airplay. But right now you can't.
No, you can't.
You cannot buy airplay, because everybody, kila mtu ako Twitter, kila mtu ako Facebook, kila mtu ako Instagram. So when a radio station or a TV station plays a song, when the people say, this is bad, this is whack, whether it's a big artist or a small artist, it's a bad song.
Okay. So you're saying back in the day people used to buy those, you know,
I won't say people used to buy, but I'll say this plainly, back in the day, songs were being played by how big you are.
And did you ever have people ask you for money or ask you for something in exchange to play your music?
That happens all the time.
Really?
Even right now it happens, but I tell myself, if I have my fan base and I have my social media, I can have my people decide whether my song is big or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you started out and you really wanted to do like neo soul and R&B, because your voice is, you know, the vocal range is absolutely incredible. But then did you feel like you had to do these club jams?
No, let me tell you something I learned from Kristoff, because every industry is different. We all grew up listening to different stuff. Back in the day it was blues, reggae, from international, right? One thing I understood from him is, a lot of people tell you understand your industry, but you don't understand what someone means by understand your industry. He made me understand that you have to understand the people in your industry. Basically, the crowd. Who are you singing to? What are they registering? What do they understand and what gives them hype? What makes them emotional? What touches them? Because remember, yes, you sing for yourself, but to be an artist, you sing for the people. So what is the connection you have with the people? So now when he taught me that 5 years ago, I sat down and I'm like, I have to go back to my drawing board and erase everything that I thought I ever knew and start again from scratch. And
was it hard?
No, that's the industry. I think it's better when you start from scratch than try and adjust what you already think you know. Yeah. That's why it's hard, because you're trying to manipulate something that you can't manipulate.
Yes.
You have to just understand things are the way they are, and you will blossom and grow your own self within that when you accept to start from scratch. We all start from scratch. If you move into a new apartment, it's bigger or smaller, you have to start from scratch anyways. If you start a new job, you have to get to learn everybody, see who are the people you get along with. So that's just the entertainment industry. And another thing people don't understand is consistency with the sound. The time lapse of the industry. One moment it's R&B, one moment it's ragam, one moment it's genge, one moment it's kapuka, the next it's tarabu. Now, for example, we're in the mood of vibes.
I see that. Vibes. It's a mood.
It's a mood and a movement.
Yeah, it's all about good vibes.
Yes, good vibes.
Only good vibes.
Yes.
Bad vibes, stay away from me.
Yes.
We don't want none of that.
None.
We don't want none of that. None of that. So now, so much so that now you work with a lot of people, right? So now, Fena has sung about it. Calligraph has sung about it. People wanna kunyima kolabo. Oh, look at me now. So how many times has that happened to you?
A lot, but then I don't take it as look at me now. I understand the staircase.
Okay.
You have to start from somewhere to get somewhere. You can't just rock up to someone who's taken years to build themselves and make them trust you from scratch. You don't even understand what they've been through, who has deceived them, who has traded them. You know, there's so much craziness within the industry. So I don't take it personally or badly, because as I've grown up that staircase, I've seen things where I'm like, enyewe sawa. If this is how that person was feeling, I understand. So you just have to, and plus it's growth. At the end of the day, if someone denies you to work with them, it should motivate you to even work harder to get to that level.
That is very
and when
true.
you're on that route is when you realize, and now I understand it wasn't kwa ubaya. When aliniambia hivyo, hakukuwa na ninyima. It was just the truth of their journey.
You're just not reached. Ako umefika mali tunataka. Sorry.
Exactly. Ni kama naanza kusema nataka kufanya collab na Beyonce. You think she'll see me right now, but one day she will.
Hello.
Hello.
Faith. You know, Kristoff, from where I'm sitting, you seem like you had it pretty fortunate. So what are some of the challenges you faced?
Personally, you know, when I started this music, man, tulianza na K Jones, man, tulianza na Calligraph. Used to do ciphers and all that. Yeah, kachukua different route for, let me stick to hip hop. Mimi kachukua route different here. Let me try and entertain the people in a different way. Akachukua, let me entertain the people in a different way. We're very close, by the way. We talk almost every day. But at the end of the day, everybody has their goals. So yake kiiva before me, ama yangu before him. We're still doing it. So the Kenyan industry has a lot.
Okay.
Before it grow.
That is very true.
Tuko place flani bado hatujafika level flani, but msaki kucheka tuna Kristoff manze sijui nini, ukiingia kwa restaurant msaki atataka tips more because ni Kristoff sijui nini.
Peana do Kristoff.
But haina shida, mimi sikatangi manze. Mimi sinyemanangi do. But at the end of the day, we need support from our own Kenyans, because ukiangalia TZ manze wana push artists wao.
Aki Kristoff,
noma.
Ulikuwa gig na mimi na Wakabu Kenyan artist. Unakumbuka?
Tibi nakwambia.
That's bad.
That was so bad. I really felt bad.
It's something that happens, but at the end of the day, tutarudisha industry yetu, because our industry was bigger before Nigeria. I remember Wizkid coming here to beg Camp Mula for a collabo at Sub-Sahara. Now Kampatia collabo, Wizkid was featured in Camp Mula's album.
Imagine that.
Nikiona na macho yangu when Wizkid was not even big. So I'm saying this. Why don't we go back to that? Because hao watu walikuja, waliona Kenya ndo kuna talent, wakakuja wakaingia na wakaichukua, ikakanika Kenya jaiko na industry. We had an industry time for Isa, kina Nameless and all that. Our industry was really big.
That's very, very true.
It was really
very
big.
Yeah. And, you know, I don't know what happened or how we lagged behind from number one to number...
We did not lag behind. Those guys came here and took over. We never went there.
What do you mean they took over?
I went to Nigeria. I shot a video there with Unlimited Delay. But when we went to a studio, me and Gabu, we're in a certain studio and they were playing music. They're like, oh, you guys are Kenyans. Waka play Wabe, waka play Dandia. They're like, yo, you guys, this song has a good vibe, but the production. Waliletuna production zetu, wakalia na video production, but at the end of the day, si fault yetu si kama artist, because mi sijui kuproduce, sijui kushoot videos, mi najua tu kuingia studio na kurecord. So hii job ingine
si yangu. Na si ele.
Mi job yangu ni kuimba tu. So wasa shoot, wasa produce, pia wanafaa wacheze their side.
Okay.
I'm not saying they're bad. We
Yes.
are really good, but we are lacking support from our own fans.
In fact, even to add on to that,
Yeah.
when I was in Tanzania,
Yeah.
they were just playing the songs from Kinaisa. They don't care about the new music.
They-
Uganda will never play our music.
Dundaing is
Apart
not
if
big
it's-
in Kized.
Dundaing
I thought it was
is
No,
big.
that was not.
Those, but
that
you
was
see,
before Dundaing.
that's
Hey,
before.
Dundaing
Ish.
ni mbaya.
Listen,
Hey,
Dundaing is playing everywhere, but apart from Dundaing, exceptional from that. They're stingy with their industry. They love themselves, which is a good thing for their industry.
That's true.
We're too generous. We love everybody that we lack to see our own.
That's
We
true.
don't see our own style. We dilute it with every other style. We start comparing and competing. Yet you can't compare the Tanzanian music with the Ugandan.
That is very true. All right, so real brief, Decimeter album, you're part of it?
Yes.
How did that happen? Very brief, Yvonne.
I just got a phone call and said we want you to do a song, and then we just did a song,
Oh, that's so cool.
and then it just became full of life.
Okay, so For You, let's talk about For You, real quick. So it's your jam?
No, it's
It's Kristoff's jam. Okay, all right.
Oh, damn.
Kristoff, For You. When's the last time I heard you do a sweet romantic song?
Many why? The song I shot in Nigeria.
That is true. That
Yeah.
I thought was a very, very big song, by the way.
Yeah.
So For You, tell us about For You.
For You is a song for the people. Like when you're listening to it, when I'm saying For You, it's for you. It's for the people. For You is for the people. It's a good jam. It's a feel good song. So For You, Nia, the people. It's for you.
Okay. For You, and they can watch it on YouTube?
YouTube, tacheki Kristoff MWB, unaweza subscribe. Ndio.
You can find the link on all our bios as well on
Link
our social
unazapata kwa
media.
bio ya Yvonne Darcq ya Kristoff MWB ama ya Yulopa.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Na unafanya job na Yulopa mara moja.
He's talented.
Boy.
Tumetoka fana Yulops man.
Okay. Yulopa ngoma.